Hello everyone and welcome to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I'm blind. I can't see and so I make other people play video games. And I'm here today with my good friend Vincent. Hello Vincent.
Hello Marius.
Yes, today is a very special episode of HeMakesMePlay because it's late. It's way later. In case you haven't noticed, it's like super late. At least where we live in time zones on Earth. But this is because today is a special day, Vincent. Would you like to tell our viewers what day it is?
Well, it's the 7th or 8th, depending on where you are,
Yes.
of December, which means today are the Game Awards.
It's the Game Awards. That's why we're late. Because later
Yes.
we're going to restream the Game Awards. And we're very much excited about that. But before we get into the awards, we thought, why not play some games? And the thing we are playing right now is Baldur's Gate 3, so let's get into it.
Don Solarione, hello.
Hey, welcome
Night
to
butter
the show.
time.
Yes, it's true. It's Night Butter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that sounds like an REM song. Don't they have that? Like, Night Butter. It's a song, right?
Yeah, sounds like it.
I think it's Night Swimming, but anyway.
I have no idea. So
Yeah.
what do we do?
Well, we gotta fuck around. We can't start like a major plotline, but don't worry. There's like,
This game is so good. Like, we have 2.5 hours. We can't start anything major.
Yeah.
That's not enough time.
Vincent, that literally takes like 8 hours.
I
we
know,
do
yes.
it plenty, and then it's not even
Yeah.
enough.
We had a 6-hour battle in Act 2.
That's
so-
true, yeah. Like, how long did the last major battle was the asshole magician on top of the tower, right? Did you ever
Right.
look like how long the actual battle took? Because I feel that was a really long one. Probably like 3 hours.
Maybe?
At least.
Honestly, it doesn't feel that long to me. It felt like the exploration after that was so... That took forever.
It did,
But
yeah.
the
But we
battle
also went to
itself-
the vaults and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. I never got bored. But the
Also-
I don't know how long the fight was.
I have to say again, I really love that fight.
Yeah, me too.
The last week I spent, like, every now and then I drifted back to that fight and kept thinking, how could
Yeah.
how could you fuck that mage up?
No,
Like,
it was great.
Anti-magic fields, stuff like that. Like, what possibilities do we have here to really ridicule that mage?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying it again with a
Oh,
totally
yeah.
different party composition and stuff.
Yeah.
But
The Dark
it's also
Urge
yeah.
playthrough.
Don Solarione, I'm hoping for 24 hours final battle stream, guys.
Oh boy,
Is it that hard? I'm kind
all
of
that long. Is it the Yakuza thing where you think the game is ending, but that's actually just the beginning of the third act, basically,
Yeah, I
and you
don't
have
know.
hours and hours upon more cutscenes ahead of you?
I didn't play Yakuza, but if it's in true, as we sort of said about BG3, if it's in a true JRPG, there has to be several final forms, right? And then in the end,
Yeah.
you have to kill God or something.
Yeah, and then you get, like, in Yakuza, they just have a lot of final cutscenes. And it
Right.
always feels like this is the final one, this is the end of the game, but then
Yeah.
something else happens. And
They
just
did
keeps
add
on-
that in the patch, right? Like the final goodbye.
Yeah, the epilogue. Yeah,
Yeah, there's much
Uh-huh.
more epilogue, which is great. I'm so happy we're so slow at playing through this game. So, right, our first playthrough will actually have those scenes,
Yeah.
which is cool. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to say is that it's also true to tabletop D&D, right? It's like it or not, 5th edition fights usually take a long time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I'm in two minds about it, right? Because if it's a fight like this, which is really well designed and the stakes are clear and stuff, and it doesn't get boring or sloggy, then why not? Why not spend 3 hours with your friends, like
Yes.
taking turns fighting and stuff? If it stays
Uh-huh.
fresh, it's great. It's just sometimes it doesn't, right?
Yeah, if the last 2 hours are just clean up, basically.
Yeah, it's always a
that's
cleanup
not
part.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, anyway, let's do some stuff. I vote. We could do several things, small things. I would say, like, either we go more shopping because we still have money, and like, I don't know. I feel like shopping at the Sorcerer Tower didn't yield that much awesome shit.
Chaos Yoyo. Hello, boys.
Hey.
Dual wielding espresso martinis this evening. Let's
Yeah.
rock and roll.
I'm so happy you guys are with us,
Yeah.
because I'm very interested in your commentary as well. You guys are super funny all the time. But it's also on that comment, yeah, man. Like, I like pre-slept. I like napped today like an old man.
Yeah.
And I'm in the process of weaning myself off of coffee, which is horrible. Don't do it. Stay addicted, kids. Like,
Whoa,
just
okay.
last week I was so anxious and depressed all the time just because I needed my coffee. And I've only reduced the dosage by half. But today, of course, I loaded up again on caffeine in anticipation for a long night.
Yeah.
So I'm good to go, baby.
Before we start, remember we have that new equipment stuff, and we need to decide which
that's right.
kind of damage we want resistance to.
But
Probably
probably always cold.
cold.
Yeah.
There we go. And for fights, we also have Cone of Cold and Ice Storm now.
That's
On my
amazing.
way.
Yes.
Yeah. How's our resource situation? Did we sleep?
We
The pride of the gate.
did sleep.
Making me sweat.
Just looking at. Yep. we
Shouldn't
did
have wished to live
sleep,
in more
but we
interesting
have
times.
not yet buffed. Oh boy.
Yeah, let's do some
Can't slow
buffing.
down.
Yeah.
At least the
Don't
Lone
burn
Strider
yourself.
makes the
That won't
game
stop me yet.
sort of more enjoyable, I think.
I agree.
I have
At
a
least
lot on
for
my
us.
mind.
Yep.
Though I don't know if we want.
Couldn't help
Oh.
overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat.
Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
You always are, Carlac.
Actually,
I mean, sure you can come along.
did she really just say, "I'm gonna be the muscle in case the god does something we don't want"? Like,
Yeah.
what's her job as a muscle in it?
She has a bit of a minskin in her, I have to say.
But for now, you'll need to
Oh,
stay.
come on. You don't mean that.
You heard me.
Fine.
Carlac's so good.
Yeah. But that begs the question: once we have Gale, who do you actually
If
want
not
in our
over,
party?
then through.
Oh, I think Gale should replace Will.
Okay. I like that.
Because it's sort of a similar role.
Mhm.
And so okay, I mean you're gonna put him in now anyway to buff.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
speak to
What's on your
But
mind?
here I can think of three sort of smallish things to do. One is just go
With-
shopping. Number two is do the Mistra thing with Gale that came up last time.
Ready and willing.
Or go to the Elf Song Tavern and investigate the murder that happened upstairs.
Mm-hmm. I like that as well.
Yeah, I like all of them mostly. But if we go to Mistra, we kind of have to take Gale along, otherwise it's a real dick move to talk to his goddess on his behalf.
It would be funny though.
Yeah, I don't know what happens then.
And what else was the Transmuter Stone? Yeah, I'm just asking because right now we have him in our party.
Yeah, I mean, we could just leave him. I do want to just briefly take a look at his spells then. We could give him, like, not complete trash as spells. Although, he's a wizard. He hasn't learned all of the ones that he should have.
And I think we gave him pretty decent spells overall.
Yeah, we picked okay ones. It's
Oh,
just,
shit.
if he's going to replace
What's
Will,
next, I
I
wonder?
would like him to mostly pick up, well, not maybe all of them, but, like, more damage spells than I would usually pick on a wizard.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna summon the usual Deva and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know. I was gonna suggest to maybe not take the full loadout, but
I mean, we're already leaving behind Will if we do that, right? And
Yeah.
that's
He's a
his familiar
powerhouse.
and the Cambion.
yeah, let's get the strong summons then, and also Quad, who really is a strong summon.
Yeah, that's the Deva.
Never
And
know
this is
when
just
it-
how we roll. This is just our
Yes.
strategy.
Uh,
The thing is, Gale could theoretically summon his own summon as well,
yes.
like another Myrmidon.
What do we usually leave behind here? Oh, planar binding, I think.
Oh, is that on Butterscotch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can remove that now.
Just looking for what we can replace for Find Familiar for
Right.
now. We need the Raven. And then we can kick Find Familiar again. And what kind of spell do you want here? We have the new spells, the insane ones.
Yeah.
The Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War, what a name. And we have Sights of the Sealy, Summon Devour.
Right.
And then Dethrone and... just
I'm not really into any of them except the stratagem one.
Yeah.
That I want to... Let's limit ourselves to using it once.
I just want to see it.
Exactly. And but I would... Actually, I wouldn't prepare it now because... Like, of course, I don't know what's going to happen, but I wouldn't vote to use it because I think I want to use it in 2 specific instances. Either the Forge quest with the golems and the Gondians and stuff, because everyone says that sucks so much, and if that spell will make it suck less, that's a good use of that spell.
Yeah.
Or in the Gortash fight, when we kill him, just to as an extra fuck you
I
to
mean,
Gortash.
in that case, we also have Dethrone, which... I mean, that fits just...
That fits extremely well, yeah.
And it's
Yeah, okay, but then we
disintegrate with necrotic damage.
We can use the stratagem in the Warforged and Dethrone just to fuck up Gortash. And that's perfect. And yeah, it's like, I think Don Solaren suggested this, and I want to heed that suggestion. We restrict ourselves to only using them once. And the Deva spell I'm not even interested in. That just seems a little bit
we have
unimaginative.
enough summons, thank you very much.
Maybe for the Elder Brain fight, there it's okay.
What do we pick up then? We have a free slot.
Do we have so many new spells as well? I'm starting to lose track because we know Ice Storm. Do we know Wall of Ice?
We know Wall of Ice. We have not prepared it.
Right.
Do you want me to just run through the level 6 spells?
Just the high level ones, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Ortilox Freezing Sphere.
Right.
Flesh to Stone. Wall of Ice. Globe of Invulnerability. Eye Bite. Disintegrate. Circle of Death. And Otto's Irresistible Dance. And then Chain Lightning, which we have prepared.
That I want to keep. It's just we can always just use that. I think I want to pick up Globe of Invulnerability.
Okay. I love it.
I don't know why. I just would like to see it in action.
Yeah. I mean, we have seen it protecting the legendary equipment that we are wearing currently. But
right.
Yeah,
well,
we haven't seen it in a fight.
You could use it. It just shields you from all kinds of damage, right? You could use it to bubble and isolate someone. No save, right?
Yeah.
Or you could save one of your own guys or yourself. And it's concentration, right?
I believe so. It is, yes.
Yeah. But I
It's
mean,
an int save. What?
it does get a save, but it's a very good save. People don't have high int.
But it doesn't say where they get a save. Create a barrier that makes creatures and objects inside it immune to all damage.
Well, if you target an enemy.
It doesn't say where somebody would get a save. Even on the condition, it just says affected entities immune to all damage.
Does it? Who can be the target? Anything, or is it area? It's a creature, right?
It's a range of 10 feet, but it doesn't say. Wait.
Man, these descriptions are.
Okay, no, we can put it anywhere we want within 10 feet.
So it's an area?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. And you're just immune. It feels like we have to experiment with this to really.
Which is perfect.
Maybe that's perfect for today. Yeah, I agree. And it's also sort of control-y, and that's nice. And now I think
we need elementals.
Yes, that's right.
Still the water mineral.
Yeah, I love water.
Okay, and probably not the 4th level Azer, because that's...
He's fine. He can take a vacation day.
Yeah. Can we recover a 6th level slot? No, we can.
With the amulet.
Yes, and with our...
With the staff you can cast something for free.
Elevate the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of the staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell. Yep.
You want to do that in combat.
Yeah.
But the amulet will recover something.
Where is the amulet?
We are so cheating in this game. It's incredible.
I mean, yeah, but that's what Highland D&D is all about.
Well, I think in the PHP version you wouldn't be this decked out with magic items. And I believe they've also waived the restriction of only being able to attune to at max 3 items.
That is true, yes.
I don't think attunement is a thing in this game.
Yeah.
And I totally approve for a computer role-playing game. It's fine.
Okay. So the question remains, do we take Will? Or do we take Gale?
Let's take
Okay.
Gale.
In that case...
Don't waste a
tell
step.
Will that he's going to stay home.
Yes.
And we can take Karlach along.
Already
and then
feeling
we
better.
need to buff all the summons and stuff like that.
Hey, well, it's laundry
Mistral wants
day.
to meet
Have fun being
Gale.
my boyfriend. This is your
Impressive.
life from now on.
The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
I'd like you to wait.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
I know it does.
I like
I
Will.
I love our new look with the robe and all that.
Ah, yeah.
We
Chang Li, Elminster style.
but we may need to dye it.
We
And
could do
just
that right
when-
now if you want.
Sure. Let me just. Oh God, we're encumbered. Well, encumbered. Probably.
It's all that
God.
heavy dye.
Oh, the money. Yeah, he gave us all the money. Here, Shadowheart, hold on to these 5,000 gold.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Too much money. Oh, boy. Okay, and then we need to... Why are you still encumbered? Oh, you are still encumbered. Never mind. Leave some of these books here, I guess. What else is so heavy?
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate.
Ah, the Song of Baldur. I never listened to the lyrics.
Built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three dead assailed his port, transformed he fell there throughout. Succumbed as threat from leather here, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers blaze above.
Think this will be the music act tonight with like an orchestra.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
And everyone would recognize it, right? Pretty much everyone played this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don Solarion, Gale must be so happy, finally, after 250 plus hours, she will see the world outside party camp.
No.
Yeah.
I know we have been neglecting him, but
Copper
his,
for your thoughts.
his sort of story hasn't come up. But yeah, I'm actually excited to run around
Aces.
with him.
I mean, you say his story hasn't come up. I feel like his story has,
No.
despite the fact that we
Yeah.
haven't taken him along, come up a lot.
No, you're right. I phrased that badly, but it's like not in the world, right? If you think about Lae'zel, her story has come up with the crash, and it gave
That's
us an
true,
opportunity to take her along with us.
Mhm.
And with Gale, he simply didn't have a location in a way.
Yeah. That is just buffing everybody. Full.
To new horizons.
See, I want to hear those lines, his barks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think everybody's buffed.
He still has to give his stone to Butterscotch, by the way.
He did that already.
Very good.
I didn't even think about that.
You still need to know your play scale, just because we let you out.
Yes. Do we want to equip him in any way?
Yeah, we should.
He has an alchemy pouch with 140 components. What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't he just wear butters?
I remember. We got him out one time to make this hag poison.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was good. The one time you had to engage the... Well, technically you don't even have to, but it trivializes the fight.
Yes.
Yeah,
We used it to get the child out.
it was good.
Mhm.
I mean, you can finish the quest by just killing her and killing the child, right?
Yes.
But why would you?
Could have done
Let's get
that.
going.
Yeah. But I think you can
Swift
just
as my
wear
feet can carry
Butter's
me.
old robes. It might be a bit short, but hey, it might look really sexy on him.
Did
Free knees.
That's good. And we can also give him Mel's first staff.
Sure.
And do we have any rings or anything? We never found the true love's
I know,
caress.
but look, Act 2 is a big place.
Yeah. Oh, we got these new, very rare Ring of Regeneration. At the beginning of your turn, the ring activates and heals you 1d4 hit points.
Yeah, that's cool.
Great.
Hey, does that mean with that ring you can never go down? Or
I mean,
if you go down, you go back up?
I guess so.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Usually these items say, hey, if the wearer has at least 1 hit point or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Or
in this
it's
case-
the famous brooch of stabilization, where it's explicitly the point is when you go down, you don't have to make death saves, you're just stable.
Yeah. What? Okay, you have the Protecty Sparks Wall. That's our old roll. Which
What does that do?
it looks wrong on him. AC 10, of course. You gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC,
Alright.
and the wearer has a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throw as long as they have lightning charges.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Melf's First Staff, also +1 DC. Weapon enchantment, +1. Melf's Acid Arrow, and the topple thing from all the staffs. Then we have Ring of Regeneration, and I thought Psychic Spark, the amulet.
What does that do?
Psychic Missiles. Shoot an additional dart whenever you cast Magic Missile, and you are allowed to cast Magic Missile as level 1 evocation.
Yeah, why not? Sounds good.
Sounds very magey to me.
Yeah.
These
I
things
need
are
one
still
more
interesting.
ring. Just give him
Can we
something.
can we actually give him like lightning stack items? Maybe he's our lightning boy.
I don't know what we have
Neither
in
do
that
I.
regard.
And you can't sort or search for these keywords, right?
Let me see.
If you just put in lightning.
Lightning. It gives us scroll of chain lightning, but I don't know if we have any equipment with lightning charges.
Yeah, I thought we had like boots
Um,
that Butterscotch was wearing for like a minute.
yeah, I don't think we have them in the inventory.
Oh, sure.
Um,
Yeah. No, I was thinking about the main chest.
We can look. Let me look in the chest.
What's
here.
inside?
I mean, we do this occasionally, right? I enjoy it. Sometimes it's fun to
Mhm.
just kit out a character. We have
Yeah.
so much stuff too.
The only issue with that chest is that,
You can't like really search in it, right?
yeah, one, you can't actually make it big. Like it's rows of 5 items,
Yeah.
and you can make these rows extend, but you can't just make the chest as big as your screen, basically, which
Right.
is kind of what I want. Also, you can't search, and you can only sort by type and stuff like that.
Yeah, that seems like a weird choice to make the biggest repository of stuff not searchable. Yeah.
Oh, we also have, interesting, we have a staff, Morning Frost. Heart of Ice, when dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage. Insidious Cold, dealing cold damage with a spell, possibly inflicts chill upon the target. Weapon
Nice.
from 1 Ray of Frost.
We should wear this with our other staff.
Yes, we're dual wielding staffs.
You can do this, brother. If you get the dual wielder field or whatever, you can wear 2
Really?
staffs.
Oh, that
I know.
seems
It's so wrong and dumb.
problematic.
I know, but you could do that.
Uh-huh.
Have both effects.
Do we have a good helmets that we can give him? Condition, gain arcane synergy for 2 turns. Weapon texture and dish. Oh, that's Githyanki stuff. Allied undead within 20 feet are resistant to bludgeoning. Oh, that's we have the Circle of Bones if we want to summon stuff with them.
That buffs undead.
Yeah, allied undead within 20 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, and you can cast Animate Dead.
I mean, Gale seems like the type to do that. Why not?
Also-
We never used it otherwise because it's easy.
Pretty sure he has the level 5 Create Mummy or something spell.
Create mummy?
Yeah.
That's a thing? Okay, yeah, but why not? We can get those spells, right? Give him all the undead spells, and now he's like the damage dealer necromancer type,
Mhm.
okay? This is his Karsus phase. He's like really going for it.
Yes. Let me see what we have in. What kind of boots we have. When the wearer stands in water during combat, it becomes electrified.
That's what I was thinking of.
If the wearer starts their turn on an electrified surface, they gain 3 lightning charges.
There you go. Why not give those to him? And we'll see what we can do.
And does he already have?
Excellent choice.
He has not. And right, we need a second ring and gloves. Then
Looking
we're
ahead.
good to go.
All right. Spells, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. But equipment-wise, rings. When you acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell, that element fuses your weapon. Oh, that's good stuff. While your sorcerer's tides of chaos features activate. Nope. Ring of self-emulation.
Seems keeping with his theme.
We really do not have that many rings.
Yeah, okay.
At least not that many rings that like anybody can wear. That have like just basic stuff.
Yeah, where's all the rings of protections?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Stuff you'd find just in a tree trunk in Baldur's Gate 1.
Yeah, where is it?
And 1 pixel on the Coastway map. I know my Baldur's Gate.
I am not surprised. Conductor strikes. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges.
Long
damn it.
stuff.
Yeah.
I wish Bigby's hand was in the game and this would count for it.
Once per turn, after the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action. That would actually...
Think a wizard might need that. I mean, you can give it to him, we don't have anything better.
I wonder if click heals, the thing for, of Butterscotch's boots, counts as dashing. Probably not, but I do wonder. Yeah, I do. Okay, the wearer summoned creature has resistance to all damage except psychic damage. Oh, but then at the start of the summoned creature's turn, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be driven mad. Well,
maybe not. Yeah.
I forgot about that downside. When a weapon attack roll, man, these are all just attack stuff or healing stuff or very specific. Like, hey, if you channel oath spells, you gain heroism.
Well, I mean, all the good wizard stuff we gave to Butterscotch, right? So.
I mean, even she is wearing dex gloves, which are
Yeah,
solid.
but I mean, ring-wise, and I mean, Dex is total wizard stuff.
Yeah, I guess. We need to go shopping. I really don't see any good gloves here for him.
The bonus action jump, was that gloves or ring?
That's gloves.
Why don't you just give those to him?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Okay, and then we still need one
No time to
ring.
rest.
And I feel like we're really... After shoving an enemy, the wearer gains +1 to the AC until the next... okay, we can also... Here's a ring that allows you to cast invisibility.
Now that should be on Butter, I think. Though we don't really use that.
Yeah, one that allows you to cast light. Used by the previous owner to access both the Underdark's darkest corner and her own basement. This ring seems to reflect light where there should be none.
Yeah, it's from that mage tower.
Yeah, I feel like we could have probably used that to reveal some hidden stuff. Because I'm just wondering because it's orange as a quest item.
Right, maybe we did use it. There
Maybe
were
we did.
illusions there.
Keepsake ring allows us to cast Dominate Beast. Ring of Absolute Force does stuff if we have the Absolute's brand, and we can cast Thunder Wave. The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throw damage. Shadow Blade ring allows us to cast Shadow Blade. And that's it.
Yeah, fuck it, just give him the invisibility ring.
Alright.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Don't be so mopey. You just got decked out in like awesome stuff.
Yeah. And that's it.
Alright.
Now we need some spells. What does he have? He does have level 6 Create Undead. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights
Yes.
by your side.
Excellent. Yes.
He also has the normal animate dead, level 3.
Yes. Very good.
Perfect.
He just needs some damage spells now, though.
Mm-hmm. Probably magic missile, right?
He has.
Does
He
he?
should have that from his amulet you gave him, right?
Yeah, but can he cast that as a spell, or is that just...
That's how I read it. Maybe that's not how it works. Is
no,
it
it is always
just prepared, right? Okay. So that's cool. And then just like maybe.
He really has not many spells. But we can give him some.
He can. We have scrolls.
Yes.
But level shield is probably something he should have.
That's a good call. He has no shield. Let's
What to do?
Scroll of fire. We do not have a scroll of shield. What?
How embarrassing.
Seriously? I mean, I guess we don't need it.
Yeah.
No. We do not have a scroll of shield. I guess
Yeah.
he's gonna be shieldless.
Lost
He will.
in thought.
He has mage armor, which he should probably use to
Cast on himself, right?
himself, yes. Does that? Yes. I was just wondering, does it end the buff on Butterscotch?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it does not.
Okay.
That's very good.
Well, so what did he have level 1 wise? Magic missile?
Currently, he has mage armor, false life, long strider, and witch bolt. And he has available in
Right.
addition thunder wave, sleep, grease, and fog cloud.
Yeah, remove witch bolt, remove false life, and just give him fog cloud, then we don't have to swap it out for butter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough for level 1. It's just level 1.
Okay. Level 2,
yeah.
he has enlarge, web, magic weapon, and dark vision.
I would
Speaking
remove-
of which,
Let's move.
need to activate her special eyes.
Right.
Level 2. And one other stuff.
I applaud your taste.
I would remove everything except, well, probably also magic weapon. What the fuck? Everyone has magic weapons. Like, remove all those level 2 spells and just give him, like, how about Flaming Sphere and Fly? Wait, is Fly level 3?
Fly
It's
is
level
level
3,
three,
right? Levitate is level 2,
So
that's
that's
right.
progress.
I don't know, like a good level 2 spells. Maybe Whole Person, I don't know. But definitely Flaming Sphere. I want him to have, you know, fill in Will's role, so that means damage.
Flaming spear.
Am I missing some really cool level 2 spell? I don't think so.
Scorching ray, probably.
Yeah, I give him that one. Exactly. Very good. That's enough, though.
Why? Is Scorching ray level 1?
No, it's
Right.
level 2.
But
No
why
rest
is
for the wicked,
the
I see.
Scorching ray scroll a common item, but the Scroll of Flaming Sphere is an uncommon item?
Oh, that I don't know. That seems weird.
Okay, we have Scorching ray, it is level 2.
Nice.
We have Flaming Sphere, which is level 2. Whole person.
Cool.
Do we also want web?
No.
Okay.
Moving on to level 3.
Glyph of Warding, Counterspell, Remove Curse, Animate Dead.
Yeah, keep Animate Dead and Counterspell, and then just give him, if we have it, Fireball, Lightning Bolt.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
With Chain Lightning.
I don't know if I want him to learn that. It's my signature spell.
Fire Bolt, Fire Shield, but no Fire Ball.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Mm.
Lightning Bolt?
Nope.
Well, those are like the big damage spells.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we have to go to Sorcerer's Sundries and pick them up. We can still buy stuff there, right?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah. But then he has Counterspell and what was the other one? Animate Dead prepared. That's fine.
Salutations.
And then let's move on to the next level.
Dimension Door, Phantasmal Killer, Fire Shield, and Otilux Resilient Sphere.
Right. Let's give him Dimension Door. That's cool. And what deals damage here?
Phantasmal Killer.
Yeah,
does
that
damage.
one. Let's try out fun spells.
Okay.
Next level.
Cloud Kill, Planar Binding, Telekinesis, and Seeming.
Oh boy, just Cloud Kill.
And then on level 6 we have Globe of Invulnerability and Create Undead.
Yeah, we want Crate Undead, right?
And that leaves us with 3 open slots.
Oh boy. But he could learn more spells, right?
Yeah, definitely. Just need to give him some.
Can't give up now.
Let me see, can we... what type?
Some high-level damage spell has to be there. I guess we gave him Cloud Kill.
Yeah, let me just run through these. Banishment, Chain Lightning, Burning Hands, Bone Chill, Blur, Blindness, Blight. Blight might be something. Bestow, Curse, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, which we have... I don't know why they don't. Whatever. Circle of Death, Cloud of Daggers, Cloud Kill, Color Spray, Dimension Door, Dethrone, Detect Thoughts, Dark Vision, Darkness, Crown of Madness, Confusion, Disguise Self, Disintegrate, Dominate Person, Enlarge, Expeditious Retreat.
We could give him Disintegrate. How about Disintegrate and Eye Bite? Eye Bite is high level.
Yes. Okay, that leaves us with 1 slot, I
Way to
believe.
the nearest light.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
All
just
right. What now?
Fireball, I guess, something like
yeah, once we get those, yeah. So
Yeah.
you can leave it empty now.
that. Ice Storm, maybe?
I mean, that's a good
we
one,
could
but
also give
Butter
him-
can cast
How
it
about
as well.
Misty Step?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At the ready.
Okay, that should be 3.
Yeah, I mean the way he's set up now, he doesn't even need Fireball, Lightning Bolt. But I feel like a Fireball is still good to have.
True.
Could probably replace something then.
Probably Eye Bite, maybe?
Once we have it, yeah, maybe. I mean the high level slot will be used for the Create Undead, right?
Yeah,
That's fun. Is that concentration? No, right?
it is.
Really?
Yeah, because you can recast it like Sunbeam. You can recast it every
Oh
round.
wow, that's so cool.
Uh-huh.
And just once people die, you just resummon them.
Oh
I
no,
mean, you
sorry,
raised them.
you meant the undead. I was talking about Eye Bite.
Ah, yeah.
Undead is not
right. Okay.
concentration.
Yeah, I want to see Eye Bite in action as well, I think.
Okay.
But we
I'm
will,
just
yeah.
I'm just wondering what spells to learn, because it is 300 gold every time for these high level spells, right?
Sure, but we have gold.
Why does Disintegrate only cost? I don't know. Okay, so here we go. We have Fog Cloud, Mage Armor, Longstrider, Hold Person, Flaming Sphere, Scorching Ray, Misty Step, Counterspell, Animate Dead,
Yeah.
Dimension Door, Phantasmal Killer, Cloud Kill, Disintegrate, Create Undead, and Eye Bite.
Yeah, that's great, and we will replace Flaming Sphere with Fireball because let's face it, we're not at this level. We're not going to cast Flaming Sphere probably.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Are we?
I guess we're ready to go after like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And moving on to the game awards, everyone. Hope you enjoyed
Yes.
Baldur's Gate.
Quickly saving here, and let's get out of here.
Just a quick trip to the Sorcerer's Sundry.
Uh-huh.
And Gale will be like, "Oh wow, cool! Look, a mage shop." And we're like, "Yeah, we've been there, Gale. It's okay.
Oh.
We did. Sorry, we didn't bring you."
Perfect. Gale wants to talk to us. We are still in the Sorcerer's Sundry,
Yeah.
and he is basically in the door to the room where we should have explored with him, I guess.
Right. Let's talk to him.
The Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light.
It's so stupid. So, we are standing right next to the door of the room, right? But because
Yeah.
it's open, it is between us.
Yeah.
So we are standing on one side of the door, he's standing on the other side of the door, and we are both looking at the door.
It's a bit awkward,
Yeah,
but okay.
that's exactly how the last 200 hours felt with him. Bit awkward. I don't know, there's just something between us. I can't really put my finger on it. Oh, it's so stupid. We can ask, what are you talking about?
From behind the door, that makes it even better. Like you can't quite. What are you talking about, Gale?
Why
Look, we're here to buy you some spells, okay?
why did you walk behind the door, Gail? Number 2, You seem in a good mood. I thought you might be more subdued after coming close to blowing up. Number 3, you don't miss the Shadowcast dance. And number 4, give him a chance.
What is that saying? Is that like the narrator being
Yes,
like,
this is like, hey, Butterscotch, give him a chance. I don't know. Or we are trying to give him a chance?
you seem in a good mood?
Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived.
He keeps going on too.
Everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but
I honestly,
no matter. It exists.
I have the.
I must learn more of it.
Is this what it's like when I talk? Because I have to admit, I have a hard
You know you
time.
can. Like, step around it. Right, Gale?
Yeah, like I have a hard time listening to him. I keep drifting off. I hear like, oh, Netherine crown, and something in my brain just flips, and I don't know. I only have this with him.
Yeah.
You too?
I don't know. I don't know what he said.
Yeah. Okay. I take that
feel
as a
like
yes, Vincent.
he spent, like, he's still
Don
talking to
Solario,
us.
BG3 should get award for best unintentional comedy.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. I feel like he's still talking about Act 2, and that's like,
Kind
what,
of.
50 hours ago?
We haven't milked him in a while, and now
Yeah.
all the pasta's coming out first. That's
exactly. And
been
this is-
going stale.
The whole problem I have with Gale is that he just talks like a lot. Like his story is not
Yeah,
that
it's just
complicated.
yeah.
He just likes to talk
I know
about
it is. Yeah, it's a bit hot air, right?
Yeah.
Which fits the wizard. It makes sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
since
Chaos
you are
Serial.
basically
It's like
a
when you have to
wizard.
keep two cats separated by a door to get used to each other.
Yeah, this party
yeah.
isn't big enough for two wizards.
Oh yeah,
Gale.
that's always it's so interesting when cats encounter each other, and like you have to keep one in the box, and the other one gets to roam free, and yeah, this is that's probably how you get wizards to introduce them to each other.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and he is still sort of an act too. I half expect him to next time be like, so this Catherick Thorm guy seems like
seems
quite the
invincible."
character. Yes,
How
how
does he
should we
do
do
it?
this? Yeah, get ready for that. We've been neglecting our Gale pet,
Oh,
our
God,
buff
yeah.
bot Gale.
Mhm.
Okay, what can we say?
Back up a little.
Jesus.
Which, I mean, I know that
I feel
it's-
vindicated by the game.
I know that it's talking about the dialogue, right? It says back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden? But I like the idea of Butterscotch just leaning around the door. Hey, could you back up? A
Yeah,
little?
so I can close the door.
This is I don't know.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
I also, for some reason, I'm thinking of Disco, and if we are Harry and we have an option, wait, are you a wizard?
Yeah. Yes, you're a wizard, Harry. Oh God. Number 2, what do you suggest? And number 3, so you're dropping the whole blowing yourself up. The whole blowing yourself up.
What
thing?
is he actually talking about? Can we just say what do you suggest? Just keep him going.
Sure, just keep talking.
Keep talking and
Learn
nobody
more about what we
explodes.
saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere.
Close up of the door.
Sorcerer's Sundries
Oh.
is no mere
Oh, it's the
trading
wrong. Oh shit.
It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
And we are standing literally in the door.
This is canon on my head that this isn't like sequence breaking at all. This is just Gale being sort of weirdly autistic, passive aggressive, where he's like now pretending to, you know, retroactively anticipate the Netherese tome, knowing full well that we have already urged him not to. Like, we basically put the kibosh on the crown business,
Yeah.
and now he's just pretending to do this. Yeah.
Okay, but he's done talking.
Okay,
Surprising.
let's buy you some spell scale.
Come, let's talk to this nice man.
Put your name and wizard level in this book.
I'm also real quick casting 8
Sure.
with 2 wizards.
God, this I forgot about Shadowheart. She has her fucking parents as well.
Never mind.
Huh? What?
Yes. So much
lies
stuff
before
in this
me.
game.
Yeah.
I think they should make an award, by the way. Award best glitch or something. I don't know.
That was a pretty good one.
And there are so many, right? Other games too. I love cool glitches.
Yes.
Like, you know those? I mean, obviously those are the best ones. But those videos on YouTube were like best glitches in Oblivion and stuff. That is so hilarious.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And finally,
agree.
Bethesda gets an award, right? They make the best glitches. Everyone
That's what
agrees.
they do, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk to this projection of a man.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you?
This is eerie. He's dead. This is a dead man talking.
What will it be?
There's a term for this called prosopoeia. Fun facts for everyone.
What
that
does
means
that mean?
voice from or talking from beyond the grave. Yeah, I always remembered that term for some reason.
When is that used? In like a spiritual sense, or?
You could. I have heard this in particular used in like literary analysis, when you have text, but it's like has this effect of being like the letter from a dead person or whatever, and then it's like that's a literary effect, I guess. Oh, it's a voice from beyond the grave, right? So because it's a very unique position for the
Don
speaker or narrator
Solario,
to
also
be in.
known as audio recording.
Well, only if the recorder is dead, right?
Yeah, this isn't one.
Yeah, that's what's weird here, right? That's what I mean. Because Don Solario is technically correct. This isn't like we would have this technology in our day and age. But I find it weird. Like if you watch YouTube videos or whatever, right? Any recording from a dead person, that's always a bit eerie, even in real life, I feel.
Yeah.
I can't think of a YouTube creator actually who died. Who I've watched.
Total Biscuit.
There you go. Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that's a bit eerie, right? To watch TV videos nowadays, because you totally could. You could go back all the way,
Yeah.
watch his stuff.
So do we want anything beyond Fireball?
Just Fireball, right?
Okay.
Or do you want anything?
I looked for Shield. He doesn't have it.
Shit. Okay.
But
Spell's too good.
yeah.
Now he just learns Fireball.
Yes.
Interesting. I hope we get to fight Mystra. Can cast Eye Bite on her.
Yes.
That would be hilarious.
To do the
Why does he
animate.
have-
Yeah.
He has 4 stacks of Fire Amber. Like he's trying to tell us something.
I don't know what that means.
It's a stone, alchemical part of an alchemist's fire.
Maybe you can make a fire elixir.
I guess.
Yeah.
Isn't it Camp Gale? Also, where's? Wait.
I learned to hack.
Oh, I know what happened.
What happened?
I was in the search bar. It still had fire.
Ah.
And yes, alchemical ingredients.
That makes
so,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Touchdown, there you go, fireball.
I learned to hack how to get infinite elixirs in this game. What? Not infinite, but
Ready.
functionally
On
infinite.
my mind.
Because when you level up, all the traders reset.
Oh.
So you find a trader who sells elixirs, you buy them all, they have like 3 or whatever of the type you want. Then you pick one character at camp, you initiate level up, and then you switch back to the trader, buy the elixirs again, do the next level up. Yeah, it's a hack, right? It's an exploit. Yeah.
Yes.
But people use that very early in the game to do the monk cheese, where you use elixirs of strength from the monk.
Okay. Wizard of Waterdeep.
Right.
We are going to the Basilisk Gate.
off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Waterdeep.
Another step
Do
forward.
we also want to, real quick, just because we should talk to the Fist leadership?
Sure. Haven't done it in a while. The lady, right?
Yeah, the forgetful lady.
Can we cast Remove Curse on her? Would that cure her?
I feel like it's been too long. I feel like we have done something for her with whatever.
Well, this initiated the hag quest, right? There was a woman petitioning her to find her daughter.
Right, that was it. Yeah.
And I feel like
Forgive me, I have the most pounding of headaches.
Yeah.
If you have any issues, one of my subordinates will see to you.
I feel like we learned who did the headache thing and the forgetting thing.
I'm doing my utmost to get through these crime reports. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
basically all I wanted to see.
Sure.
There's a change in the world here. And let's get on to Mistra.
Yeah, let's go to Mistra. We might also get to kill more Umberly people, right? That is the place where we meet Mistra, right?
No, actually.
No? Okay.
I thought so.
I was wondering about that too. Why would she pick the Umberly place?
In fact, there is the Stormshore Tabernacle is a huge building.
On occasion.
Hold it. Check it.
Shadowheart said, "You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale. Everything, really, not to put too fine a point on it. A humble specimen, aren't you? On occasion."
A smirk. They're both big smirkers in my mind.
Yeah. So the Stormshore Tabernacle is a big building right between the Basilisk Gate Barracks and the Elfsong Tavern.
Wow.
Tavern.
What is it? What is a tabernacle, technically?
I have no idea. It doesn't...
I thought it's like that seven-pronged candle holder. With possibly religious significance.
I have no idea.
And I may be completely wrong and putting my foot in my mouth right now, but hey. On occasion, that's what I do.
Tabernacle, dwelling. In Jewish history, the portable sanctuary constructed by Moses is a place of worship for the Hebrew tribes during the period of wandering that preceded their arrival in the Promised Land.
There you go. I wasn't completely wrong. Thank you.
Okay, so it is a religious building.
Yeah, and I thought about that Jewish candle holder. It probably has a different name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have any markings outside apart from the name, the Stormshore Tabernacle.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe we get to meet Moses here, or Gale will
Stormshore Tabernacle.
That's it.
part the seas.
I mean, that's like a fourth level spell or something, right? Okay. Double doors. Let's see
Yeah,
what's
let's
inside.
go in.
Okay, it is a religious building with, on the left side, a statue of Mistra that is strangely glowing.
Cool.
And on the right side, a statue of Helm that is not glowing.
Okay.
A fire in a brazier burning on a small not pedestal, but an elevated circle with a star.
Right.
And to the left and right, there are iron candelabrum and bookcases and more bookcases. There's also a statue of Tyr and
Divine protectors of Baldur's
a
Gate,
statue of
hear this humble plea.
and one.
Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics.
There's
Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist.
It seems like they
So
have
may it be.
mostly good gods here.
Yeah, there is Vicar Humbletoes,
Mm-hmm.
a halfling. as you
Oh, I like him.
Oh no, it's a rock gnome. God damn
Oh
it!
man. People, I read that gnomes in this game are all weirdly sexy. Is this true? That they're all good looking? If you think of the Gondians and stuff, I can't judge. I hate gnomes, you know this, but like just visually,
Okay,
aesthetically.
for gnomes, yes.
I like how you solved my puzzle because I was about to get Vince to admit on stream that he's into gnomes, and he avoided my trap. So okay.
I know you too well. So there's Vicar Humbletoes, who just spoke at the altar in the on the opposite end of the
Right.
room. The altar is in front of the statue of the gods, which is just a god reading from a big scroll, and surrounded by more rows of books. And he's continuously blessed, and now standing in front of the brazier in the middle of the room.
Let's talk to him.
Yes.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Again, there's a statue of Mistra that is glowing.
Right.
Is there any condition? No. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Do you have shield? We can ask, who are you? What can I do here? And are holy items available here for purchase?
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know that
I
they're
love,
asking
like-
for magic items,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
can I buy that statue? Do you need that?
Yeah, you know how Jesus went into the temple to throw out the moneylenders and stuff?
Yeah.
D&D will have none of that shit. It's like, are holy items available for purchase?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, please peruse our holy scriptures and like some cross that was like in Jesus' cross. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
That's $5.50. It's on. It's a good deal today.
Yeah. If you buy 3, you get the third one for free.
It's like they're half price on Easter. Come back for a
brilliant,
good
yes.
deal.
Don Solarione, when I go to the church, it is always my first question.
Oh, one should do that. When we do our He Makes Me Play live, real live streaming, that's
He
one
Makes
of
Me
the
Pray,
things.
yes.
Yes, He Makes Me Pray. We go to churches and we ask them stupid questions like, are
How-
any items available for purchase?
How much for a bottle of holy water?
Yeah.
I got some vampires to hunt.
But I read too much Reddit because I keep bringing it up. But that was I think an Explain Like I'm 5 question. Why don't priests just bless the ocean and then it's all holy water? And then I guess that's good somehow. I don't know.
I mean,
Anyway.
if you bless the oceans, would the rain then also become holy water?
It's a cycle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When does water lose its holy status?
I don't know. Does it need to be fresh water?
Yeah, I don't know. Not if you're worshipping Umberly, I'm sure. It would be a problem,
Yeah.
perhaps. Anyway, we're off in the weeds.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
ask him who he is.
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
It's like there's no one here, right? It's
Nope.
like
He's all alone.
yes, he keeps the peace by not letting anyone in.
What can I do here? And are holy items available?
What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
I wonder, what is it like if you play like a cleric or a paladin? Do you ever talk to your god? That's your main character. And if you like break your paladin oath, right? Would you maybe have to go here to atone and like sit in front of your god statues? I wonder.
I don't know. But also, are oaths connected to gods?
Well, that's debatable, right? I actually forget how it's phrased exactly in the PHB, and of course it might be different in this game, but originally the paladin was intended as a kind of noble knight of Charlemagne with like very noble virtues, and they're like dedicated to a certain cause and therefore have an oath and stakes. They could break that oath and behave unknightly. And of course, as with medieval knights, you know, those would often be religious, but it's sort of not a necessary condition.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It might be part of your oath, but it doesn't have to be. And your power comes not directly from a god, but from your conviction, right?
Yeah,
that was
makes
the
sense.
idea, and I think it's similar in D&D 5. But in practice, though, if you look at the RPG community, I feel like paladins worshiping a god and getting their power from God is often assumed.
Yeah.
Regrettably so. Anyway, let's ask him if we can buy holy stuff.
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Cool.
Behold my
Well,
stuff.
We wanted to go shopping, so this is convenient.
Yeah, and he has some good stuff. He has Elixir of Heroism, Elixir of Necrotic Resistance, Psychic Resistance, Universal Resistance.
Oh, wow.
Potions of Greater, Superior, and Supreme Healing. Scroll of Banishment, Detect Thoughts, Dimension Door, Fly, Globe of Invulnerability, Hold Monster, Protection from Evil and Good, Remove Curse, 5 Scrolls of Revivify, Scrolls of Speak with Dead, Sunbeam, Wall of Stone, and then he also has the Sacred Star, very rare Morning Star.
Huh. Probably not better than the Thunder Mace, but what does it do?
Radiant Strike. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of Radiant Orb upon the target. Sanctified Weapon. Undead creatures struck by this weapon are possibly turned. And weapon enchantment +2. And he also it also has a special ability, Dawnburst Strike. Recharges on a short rest. Deals 1d8 +1 bludgeoning +4 radiant. Deal additional radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus. On a hit, light erupts around you in a 10 feet area. Enemies in the light must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be blinded.
All right.
Which is kind of what the Lathander made.
Yeah, it's kind of Lathander Light, right?
Yeah, it's just worse.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's also if you're going for that orb thing that people do, I guess.
Then we have a cape. Mantle of the Holy Warrior. Very rare. And allows you to cast Crusader's Mantle, level 3 evocation spell.
That's a good paladin spell.
Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attack deal an additional 1d4 radiant damage for 10 turns, but it is concentration.
Yeah, it's not really even useful.
Yeah. And then we have the Reviving Hands, very rare medium armor gloves. Aegis Palms. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward.
Wow.
Strength saving throws +1 and allows you to cast Revivify. And of course, he has Holy Water.
Sure. What gloves is Shadowheart wearing?
Good question.
What's next?
Luminous Gloves. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of Radiant Orb. Strength saving throw +1. And Radiant Orb.
Yeah, she has the orbs. We just never really use it very much.
I mean, it comes up regularly.
She can deal radiant damage with the Spirit Guardians. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, and with Guiding Bolt, and I don't know if the weapon counts. Probably not, because that's force damage. And with Sacred Flame.
So what do the orbs do again exactly?
Affected entity has a -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it.
Yeah, that's pretty good with the Spiritual Guardians.
Reduce the duration by 2 each time the entity makes an attack. So yeah, it just gives them -1 an attack. Or actually -2 because it's for 2 turns.
Yeah, I like that better, I think, than these other gloves.
Also because we don't revive usually. And when we do, then...
and just really Blade Ward, okay.
Yeah.
But that's not really our problem. Our problem is mostly just killing stuff faster at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of. That's what's going on.
Okay, do we want any of this?
Yeah, sorry.
Let me actually look at our potions. I assume
Some
we
healing.
have probably... Yeah, okay. We have 3 potions of Supreme Healing, which is 10d4 +20.
Right.
7 of Superior, 10 of Greater, and 5 normal. And that's just on Butterscotch.
Yeah.
So we are pretty decked out.
It's okay.
Okay. Nothing here. Okay.
Do we talk to the Mistress statue with Gale?
I assume so. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter who we...
Yeah, you're right. Use Butterscotch. It's funnier.
Yes. Statue of Mistra. There you go.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. You should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
Okay.
Can you just go there and blow yourself up?
Kill Mystra. Like, ultimate revenge move.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I like Shadowheart's comment there.
Yeah, I
It's
should
pretty
know.
funny.
Also, just to describe, Mystra is just a woman with long flowing hair and
Yeah.
dress, and everything is very in flow. She's also standing, half leaning on large circle.
Don
that goes-
Solarion, Gale, go there and detonate the orb.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
End it, Gale. That is your destiny. She's standing or leaning against a large circle made out of metal that has a star in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we all know the look for like a goddess of magic lady.
Yeah. We can say, you're ready for this, Gale. Number 2, you don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up. Number 3, I don't think she's that kind of goddess. Or number 4, wizard. I'd give more than a few limbs to be summoned to Mystra's presence, to look on the mother of magic herself.
Yeah, take me along, Gale. Do the wizard option.
You have more faith in her than even I did. Understandable, though, when you have not loved her as deeply, or known the depths of her affections. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
I like nervous, Gale.
Yeah, that was good.
We can say, do you know what you're going to say to her? Number 2, of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable. Number 3, why do you care what she thinks of you? And number 4, pull it together. You're going to make a fool of yourself otherwise.
Just slap her. Come to your senses. Come down to me, Gale. There.
Either
You
come
needed
down,
that.
or you just climb up his rope and slap.
Yeah. Karlak, kneel. Footstool operation time.
Karlak, lift me up. She just grabs him.
Punch him with her little grubby hands.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
hilarious.
but
I
she's
also-
no tyrant. That's not her style.
I also love the idea that we just gave him our shitty equipment and now you send him off to meet a god. Like we have the robe of Mistra's chosen.
Yeah, legendary item.
Yeah. You just, I don't know, Mel's first staff, who knows, man? Good luck.
Just decked out, like with lots of bling bling, and we are sending him in rags. But that's just how it is. So, yeah, do you know what you're gonna say?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her
Oh,
on the
I
subject of our
believe it.
former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
We can influence. I like that. I also, it's interesting.
Can we get the stay silent option?
I mean that. Yeah, I was gonna say like before he has a prepared speech, maybe you want to listen to what she has to say.
Yeah.
And then just trust your response. But okay, what can we tell him?
Number 1, you're not taking me with you. It's the pissed Butterscotch.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Number 2, seek her forgiveness, Gale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb. Number 3, make her squirm. Tell her the crown will be ours soon enough. Number 4, don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say. And number 5, you shouldn't go to her, Gale. Don't give her the satisfaction.
Then why are we here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested in number 1. Is that, like, would the game do that then you can come along and influence? And if you don't, then you don't.
I kind of suspect that we're gonna go with him either way.
Yeah, maybe, or Mr. will just come down or whatever.
Yeah, and he just... that might not be his plan, but I think that's what's gonna happen, because... I mean, that's always what's happening, kind of.
Yeah. And, well, I just have an opinion here. Forgive Mr. Gale. Just, it's no use being angry. It's no use being angry with your ex-girlfriend, and it's certainly no use being angry with the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just the wrong move. You don't have to do what she wants, but just, you know, that anger can clear your mind.
Yeah. Seek her forgiveness, Gale.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor.
No, I didn't mean it in this
Pray that she'll be in a
manipulative way.
forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
I just noticed the circlet has the sign of the Absolute on the forehead.
Whoops.
Good luck, Gale.
Yeah. Bit of a faux pas.
Yeah. Disappearing in white. Yeah. You see Gale.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
plates from the statue. And we are in control again.
Alright. I mean, that was more straightforward than I thought. Didn't even have to fight anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very straightforward.
Yeah.
And kind of a great showing of why I don't care about Gale.
Yeah, why? Not that I disagree, but can you spell it
Just
out?
Because we weren't there. That's like his story, his whole thing, and we were just there was no.
Yeah.
We had no options in dialogue, nothing. Like
No, maybe we could have been there if we had taken that option. I don't know.
maybe, but I don't think.
But there was no, there was no options. It was just autopilot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Just here's your quest. Go
It's a
ahead.
different way to. They do it differently in each case, right? Shadowheart has her
Mhm.
way of how you can influence her, and Will has his way, and Gale feels like a third
Yeah.
way of doing it.
Gale wants to talk to us.
Sure,
of
let's
course.
talk to him.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
You can say, how do you feel now you've done it? Number 2, I'm not surprised. Her power felt overwhelming even from here. And number 3, yes, I'm sure it was very memorable. But did she tell us anything useful?
Did you ask her if she can teach you the shield spell?
Yes.
Because,
Well,
it's been hard to find that one.
yes, that would be a great addition to your abilities, Gale. Don't you think so?
How do you feel, Gale?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Were we right when we called it? In the book, it was talking about the orb, right?
Yeah.
Is that orb? Or is it just like the shard, whatever? I can't follow this whole magic stuff. That's my problem. You'd think as a wizard player and aficionado I would, but somehow I don't.
No, I still think it is.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that they don't outright say it. Like, this orb is the same that they keep calling it like a fraction of the Karsite magic and stuff like that, and instead of saying, yeah, this is one of the 3 items that Karsus made.
Yeah, but we're assuming it is that, right? Yeah, okay.
We can say, it's not your fault. You weren't to know. Number 2, it's all too easy to miss things when we're blinded by desire. And number 3, because you acted idiot and paid the price for it too.
Number 1.
But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. For all that's worth.
I mean, I see his arc, and I like it in principle. He was a very talented wizard, but also arrogant. Yeah. And now he learns humility, something that wizards often lack. I'm sort of interested to see where that's going. Like, what is he like when he's, like, humble and stuff? That would be interesting.
Yeah. Because he still doesn't feel that way.
No, not quite. But also, listening to him more, they're all such strong performances, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the voice actor or if it's the direction, if they wanted him to sound that way. But with him, I feel the voice acting feels the most sort of theatrical, and fake is too strong, but you know what I mean? Because he has a very studied and somewhat repetitive cadence or prosody, like the way his lines flow and what he emphasizes and how the tone goes up and then down at the end. That's always sort of the same.
Yeah, that's always sort of intense. Even like no matter what he says.
But not a very emotional intensity, right? It's like a studied intensity, like he's putting on a play. And here's why I think that it might not be the voice actor, it might be what they want the guy to do, because that also checks with like the Wizard of Waterdeep. He has to navigate the sort of upper echelons of society and stuff, and wizard academies and so on. And that's probably a persona that he has indeed very much studied. And he comes off if you have a keen ear for it, he can come off a little bit inauthentic.
Yeah.
Right. But I think the voice actor can totally do it differently as well, because that's why I got excited earlier when he said like, "Oh, I'm nervous," and then he's like, "I hate it." I felt like that was different, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That the actual real Gale came through.
Uh-huh.
And if this is where this whole sort of character arc is going, that he's dropping the act a little bit, and he feels a bit more real, that would get me very excited, because seeing that transformation would be very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that will happen, but
let's hope
I
it
want to
does.
find out.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see how his story like develops. Although now I have to say, now what else is there to do now? Right? He has received his instructions. What's the next step? Attack the Elder Brain, right?
Yeah.
And then hand off the crown at the very end.
And that's it.
Yeah, I mean.
And then did she actually say? I might have missed that, but did she actually say that she'll deal with the orb too?
I don't remember, but I feel like help was implied, or like that things will be okay. I don't know, but she's certainly also helping him now. I guess we learned that she's shielding, according to her, she's shielding him from the orb.
Yeah, by feeding it the true we.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, and now, well, okay, is there more to say? Are we out of conversation?
No, we can say, we're going to cure you, I promise. Number 2, you're a great man, Gale, with or without the orb. Number 3, a better incarnation of you, I hope. Not the impulsive wreck who unleashed the orb in the first place.
So mean.
Number 4, and what then? What will you do? And number 5, I thought you more ambitious than this, Gale. Why settle for mortality when immortality is on the table?
Yes, that would be funny. After you tell forgiveness and don't use the crown, now you're all worm-tonguing.
Yeah. Oh, she wants the crown.
Yeah.
Okay. We can't give it to her, Gale.
All right, that's it. Then number 1.
We're going to cure you, I promise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gale approves.
There aren't many I'd trust to stand beside me on such a journey. Fewer still who would do so because they believed I deserved such a chance. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to.
Yeah.
Shall we?
About 50 to 80 hours of playtime.
Yeah, anyway, Gale, back to camp.
We kind of kitted you out, though. I kind of want to see you in action, though. So, should we pop on over next door to the Umberly Temple? And just say hi?
I mean, the Umberly Temple is at the other end of the city.
Oh, I thought it's next door. Oh, when you said it's between, it was like...
no, it's between the barracks and
Elfsong.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then never mind.
The Umberly Temple is literally on the other end of the city.
Yeah, okay.
We are at the very entrance of the city, basically.
So what's next?
Well, we did kind of want to check the upper
Elfsong. Sure, let's do that.
Elfsong.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a fight.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find.
I've got about an hour.
Yeah. Okay, and we're back in the tavern.
Actually, do you want to take a quick bio break? This feels like a good.
Sure. We can also talk to the chef, not the chef anymore, but maybe the cats.
We'll do that after the break, okay? But just 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
The gods truly this petty.
Murder sounds better every day. If I wasn't such a coward, I'd join a cult of Baal.
You try get fresh tomatoes in the city under siege.
Real time. Some harbourfront property might be for sale cheap. After that big burg in the bay. Some harbourfront
Another
property
spill.
might be for sale cheap.
And to think I used to like the smell of ale.
Table 14 want their eggs now.
Janitor in a tavern. If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
Speaks well, though. Excellent. I know you said porter, but we only have ale.
Customers. They ruin everything.
Are those pickle trotters ready yet?
Murder sounds better every day. If I wasn't such a coward, I'd join a cult of Baal.
You try get fresh tomatoes in the city under siege.
I used to like the smell of ale.
Still much different. Like jar.
Janitor in a tavern.
Table 14.
If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
Customers. They ruin everything.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. I don't care what everyone says.
Those pickle trotters ready yet?
every day. If I wasn't such a coward, I'd join a cult of Baal.
You should get cards printed. Roger Gherkins, realtor.
Wonder if this was brewed with my
You should
barley.
get cards printed. Roger Gherkins,
This was brewed with my
realtor. How do you dress an archduke? Your Excellence?
Oh,
Your Eminence?
you try get fresh tomatoes in a city under siege. That's just siege.
Why did we need an archduke? Wasn't a grand duke enough? Why did we need an archduke? Wasn't a grand duke enough?
Janitor in a tavern. If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
And we're back.
Hello.
Yes, and now to the investigating.
Yes. So Shadowheart said, "Are the gods true?
They ruin everything."
This pretty. That's what he said. I
Yeah.
assume.
Meaning Mistra, probably, yeah.
And before we go or try to go up, I do want to talk to these cats because
Yeah.
we did
Sure.
figure out
I could
their
go for a good meal.
Talk with animals.
Amicus. There we go.
calm hour to shine. Tambourine. Just look at it.
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
I think that's the same, right?
What about the other one? Zambomba.
Right.
Back again? We're trying to relax here. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Yes, and we killed your other servants. I think we're stuck. We will never be able to finish this quest.
No, I guess
No
not.
one back home will ever believe this.
That's also
One day I'll catch a break.
Hey, Vincent, can you get like closer to the mic or something? I don't know. Are you still muted, perhaps?
Should not.
Yeah, I think now it's better. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's my brain. I don't know.
I don't know. But thanks for saying something. That's better than not saying. Also, there's a room we haven't looked into.
A what?
A room. Oh, it's just a empty chamber, basically.
A pantry.
Sure. Lots of wine and stuff like that. Okay, let's try and get up.
Sure. So I hope there's no corpse, because we have the one guy who can cast Speak with the Dead. We don't have.
No, God, yes. There are two fists standing in
Yeah,
front of
let's talk to them. I think it's also just loud here. That's why.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
What kind of logic is this for a guard?
Not a good one. We can say, maybe I can be of help. Or we can say, what crime?
Maybe I can be of help.
Chances are the constable will throw you down the stairs, but go ahead, citizen.
Oh, let him
Do
try.
something to break the monotony.
This seems like bad writing on the DM's part.
Yes.
I would make fun of this at the table. Like an asshole, I realize, but still, I would.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Okay, it's also weird because we already have access to these rooms, right? It's our camp now.
Yeah, is that so? Yeah, that is so, right?
It is
Yeah.
because to our right here are the rented rooms, which I assume is our camp.
Right. Maybe there's a left then, and that's the crime scene.
Yeah, there's a door immediately ahead with 2 signs outside. Area under investigation.
Right.
Don Solarion, TTS is not working.
The text to speech, but it just did though. Were there like stuff that was written that didn't get spoken?
Yes, he said. Thanks for mentioning that, though. Again,
Yeah.
it's better to say something and be wrong than not say anything in this case. Don Solarian said, Gale, go there and detonate the orb.
I remember
and
that.
Then, TTS not working. So
Huh.
I guess.
But it did say it read it.
Okay, I don't know
maybe
what's
that was
going
a
on.
joke that went over my head.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe there was a chat message lost to the ether.
Possibly. If there's more hiccups or anything's actually broken, please tell us.
Mhm.
Right now, as far as I can tell, everything seems okay.
Yes. Should be good. As long as you can hear us, that's good. And according to my information here, everything should be wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's move on
Yeah.
until something goes wrong.
So, we open the double doors.
Chaoticioio, if you said something naughty it may filter it out, I believe. I suspect from experience.
Yeah, it might have been the auto mod or something.
Don
I told those
Solarion,
idiots not to let
probably
anyone
it was
through.
lost. I just said that there is
You.
second unexplored room
Name,
downstairs.
rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Okay, we will check that other room out in a moment.
Yeah, second room downstairs is like a euphemism for like genitals, so it got filtered out, I think. Like going to
think it's
third
that?
base, you know?
You
That's what the
think
kids
it's-
say these times. I'm gonna yeet her second room downstairs. That's how Zoomers
You
talk.
can't say that
I
live.
know. I'm breaking Twitch terms of service right now, but bite me. I'm sticking it to the man.
You stop sticking your stuff.
Sticking it to the second room downstairs.
Mario, stop it. I'm gonna have to
You
censor
heard
this
me.
entire section.
Anyway, now I don't want to forget about checking that room out. But now we're with this Flaming Fist.
Yes, so that's Gauntlet Devala Fountainhead.
Right.
Which is a great last name.
Yes.
She is a gnome.
It's also a literary... Oh, more gnome. Like, we need more of them. That's also a literary reference to Ayn Rand's Fountainhead. I think that's one of her novels. She's the author of Atlas Shrugged. And she was an American, in quotes, philosopher. And she is also... You know her and her thinking from Bioshock, because Andrew Ryan, sort of a, transformation of her name, Ayn Rand, is sort of based on her, because she was championing this whole philosophy of so-called objectivism, which is basically, it's like hyper-capitalism. Like, her whole point was like, oh, the problem with capitalism is it's just not complete enough and not total enough. If we just put a price on really everything, like even like friendly interactions and stuff, then it would work and it would be fair and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'm not doing justice to her work, but that's sort of one of the main things. And it fits with Bioshock, right? That was a hyper-capitalist society.
Yeah. Man, where's Laura when I need her?
Yeah, I believe she's like a Bioshock expert, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
but
that's
okay.
all you're going to get. But now, with that in mind, let's see if Fountainhead, if
Yes.
she's like championing objectivism.
Is Fountainhead a novel?
I think
like
so.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll look out for that.
Yeah.
And just to describe the room, it's a fairly basic chamber. Well, not basic. It looks good. Like the furniture is very noble in appearance.
Right.
There is a large bed with a giant pool of blood on it, or
yes,
it was a pool of blood on it. And Gauntlet Developer Fountainhead just said, "You name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good."
Wizard, level 11, distraction.
Wait, is that something you cast, or...?
No, she said reason for entry. I'm here to distract you a little and, make merry. Would you like some tea?
I was thinking that was a command to Gale. Wizard, level 11, go distract.
I almost spill my
Oh god.
spill my tea, thinking that Dale now pushes the button and blows himself up.
That would certainly be a distraction.
Yes, it's like the ultimate distraction.
Can you imagine the fists downstairs?
Oh, it's kind of boring today. Upstairs goes nuclear.
Yeah. Like we're not supposed to let anybody up there.
You guys with your 6 myrmidons and like legendary maces look fine. Just go on right ahead. Cue nuclear charge sound.
Chaotic, what was that? Must have been the wind.
Yes. That's the best one. I love those barks from, yeah.
Oh boy.
What was that? Oh, probably just the wind.
Yeah, exactly. It would be the wind because the upper half.
Nothing else will be left.
Yes,
it's just
gone.
cube narration.
Oh,
war.
Oh.
War never changes.
Uh-huh.
It's the elder brain talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm glad we're so silly already. We're just getting ready for our expert commentary on the Game Wars later.
So we can say, in response to her question, name, rank, and reason for interrupting.
Yes.
Butterscotch, adventurer, curiosity.
Ah, nice. It actually gives you options. Okay.
Number 2, I'm no one, just another adventurer. Number 3, why are you so angry? And number 4, I'm lost. I'll leave you alone.
Number 1.
An adventurer. Fantastic. We don't have enough of those in Baldur's Gate. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
I think I got your man. But it's well, it's hard to explain.
It's complicated.
Do you see this dodecahedron I'm holding?
He's in there. Yes.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Well, he used to be a dwarf.
And then I got abducted by aliens. And they turned out to be Mind Flayers.
Yeah. You should probably sit down for this one.
And then I met the druids. And oh boy, did they have problems in their grove. And then
Then I met this guy Will, and you wouldn't believe it.
So now I need to tell you a little bit about Shar, because that's coming up.
Yeah.
And right now we're also trying to find the dragon. Oh, did I not mention the dragon?
Yeah, it's kind of important.
Yes.
Like protector of the city, ring any bells?
Yeah. We thought you'd know. You'd know.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, anyway.
We can use deception and say, let me help you. I trained under Chamber Fostrick, the world's greatest investigative mind.
What the fuck is that? Is this like Baldur's Gate's Dick Mullen or something?
Yeah. Just some noir detective.
I want that option, but I want it to be true, goddammit.
Yeah. Number 2, Detective Butterscotch. I want that DLC. Number 2, Persuasion. Do you need some help? I've dealt with much worse than this. Number 3, Investigation. And we use the crime scene to describe how Stelmane was killed.
Just
Show
the
him.
Sherlock option immediately.
Yes. I love that. You hold my staff, I got this.
Yes, she gets out her violin.
See these marks on the door? Stelmane was drunk.
Yes, and by the fact that there's no umbrella here, I can surmise that he just came from Neverwinter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, investigation, and then...
Don Solarione, Harry Dubois cameo incoming.
Yeah, I know. That would be nice, right? If Baldur's Gate and Disco had some intertextuality, I'd be here for it. Wouldn't that be cool? The next DLC is like a Disco tribute, right? It's like Baldur's Gate and Murder Investigation, and it's a bit like surrealist and like Lynchian, you know?
I also love the idea of us just opening a door and Harry Dubois stumbling through, just mumbling something about a car, and then opening another door and stumbling through that and just leaving.
Chaotic BG3 karaoke scene when?
Oh
God.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And you could have like the dimensions sort of overlap for a moment with the pale and stuff. And you're like in the church or whatever, I don't know. That they could do that. But I guess you can't do that nowadays because then you get sued and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
I've heard about that, how people are like, that used to be different back in the day, you know, in my old days, they would just put like Easter eggs in games, right? But nowadays I heard they're like, because level designers like to do that and stuff, the studios are super afraid of that. And where it's like, I know that got through, and like there's a BioShock map where you're on like a farmer's market, and you walk through it, and there's like produce gets toppled over, and like a cheese wheel falls down and like rolls around exactly in a way where like, you know, it's a round cheese wheel. It has like one part of it cut out, and then in front of it are like a couple eggs are laying or whatever, and it looks exactly like Pac-Man eating dots.
You can't do that.
Yeah, no, but that's
illegal.
I guess Pac-Man might be in the public domain or something, so you can do it. But like with other stuff, you would get sued, or you would be liable to be sued.
Yeah, copyright is.
It ruins everything.
This civilization.
Chaotic go on Butterscotch. Try some speed. It helps with the investigation.
Yes. Oh man, Harry and Butter together. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
very
Kim
interesting.
running after them. No, you can't.
I wonder which of our people is most Kim-like. Probably Will.
Yeah, probably.
Because Will is so straightforward. But we don't really have a Kim.
Jaheira, maybe?
Yeah, no one fits very exactly.
No.
Which really speaks in Kim's favor. It's a very well-written, unique character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone likes him.
And Butterscotch really kind of needs a handler.
Kind of, but though she's not quite as unhinged as Harry, right? We didn't have a "I want to have fuck with you" moment. And stuff.
I mean, she always has the goal in mind.
Yeah. She's much more straightforward.
Her methods are a bit unhinged.
Yes. Speaking of which, so we could totally ace this because like investigations like our skill and stuff. But I really, really want to do the deception option. I just want to see where it's going, and I feel like in this, because it doesn't matter to the big plot, I feel like here she might fuck around. It's in character.
Okay, let's do the deception one.
Yeah.
Probably suck at that. Total bonus +0.
But it would be fun to fail it as well, right?
DC 15. What can we add? We can...
Guidance.
Guidance or advantage with Eagle Splendor.
Well, we're so bad at this that the guidance might be better, actually.
Maybe, yeah.
Because, like, the advantage curve, like, if you know what I mean. It's, like, quadratic.
Yeah, we could also use guidance and a scroll of charm person. But
charm her, and I don't want to do that. Just use guidance and hope for the best.
4.
Well, inspiration.
We probably have inspiration. How much? 2. Let's use 1.
Yeah.
5. Well.
Oh man, it's not supposed to be. Or do you want to use the last one?
Sure. I mean,
it's good to use it on important stuff. Come on, we just need to roll a 20, or a 16, or a 15.
Yes.
It's not that hard.
I mean, the DC is 15. It's not.
It's not impossible at all.
Yeah. So let's use the other inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. 13 plus. Come on.
Oh,
come on. +3. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. We're scraping the barrel as is right now. Here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbols scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed, pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? Doesn't make any sense.
To frame someone else.
And the removal of the hand. I've a theory, but... well, you're a civilian. That one will be for me to follow up.
So who died? It's the partner. Is it Stillman herself or her partner?
No, Stillman.
Okay.
And we can say persuasion. Tell me your theory. Perhaps I can help. Number 2, perception. Try to read her body language. Number 3, I'll see what I can find. And number 4, I'll leave you to your work.
Persuasion in this case.
And it's DC 7. Okay, we have a +4 from persuasion, proficiency, and guidance.
Right.
That can't fail, right? 16. Yeah. Total of 23. DC 7. I wonder if that was DC 10, but then we lowered it throughout success?
Maybe. Very persuasive.
I've been working on an assignment. A side project of sorts. I think the removal of the hand is the key, but I just can't figure out how. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city, together with dioramas of death and murder. It has to be connected. The brutality of it. The unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got something to do with the Lord of Murder himself, Baal. The higher-ups don't want to hear that, of course. The last thing they need is public hysteria about a cult that was supposed to have died out over a century ago. I'd follow up myself. But while this uniform gets me into certain places, it keeps me out of others. Especially places that don't want to be found.
We could ask Nine Keens about this. Some hot lead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can say, I understand. I'll look into this Barless resurgent for you.
Yeah, that makes sense too, right? That Oren did it, and she's like collecting hands because, I don't know, she's weird.
Yeah, that sounds like something she would do.
She wants to build a cool, like, she liked Catherick Thorm's armor, and she wants to make something like that.
Oh, yeah. Quite possibly. Option number 2 is take the uniform off then. Go undercover. And number 3, I can't help you. I've got business of my own.
Remember one, we'll take care of it.
Yes. We don our Dick Mullen hat and become a noir detective.
Perfect. Unofficially, mind. As far as the higher-ups are concerned, you're still just a civilian. If you end up breaking any laws, well, I won't be able to help you.
Don't worry.
Report back to me if you find anything. And thank you. If I'm right, you'll be doing a great service to the city.
So, let me get this straight. She thinks, because the hand is missing and there's like a literal absolute symbol on the ground, it might be the Baal cult that's also been randomly assassinating people in the parks and stuff.
Apparently this hand missing thing is something that has happened more than once.
Right.
But yes.
But that's her theory, and she's worried that no one will believe this. This absolute thing is like too out of left field, right?
Yeah.
Except that, okay, I could believe that, but we came to the city and people are literally talking about nothing else except the absolute cult and all the refugees and the cultists and the becoming invasion, and you know what I mean?
Wait, but I thought that her issue was that it's not the absolute cultists, it's something with Baal.
Okay, then I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, in my mind,
Maybe
those
I'm
are...
wrong, I don't know.
No, okay. Yeah. In my mind, those are sort of the same, right? Because we know that Oren is the Baal chosen, but she's, of course, working for the Absolute, or rather, she's controlling the Absolute and stuff. This Flaming Fist officer, of course, might not have that connection at all in her head. For her, maybe the Baal thing is a totally separate affair.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the dialogue again. Corpses without hands are showing up all over the city, together with dioramas of death and murder. It has to be connected. The brutality of it, the unnecessary brutality. My theory is that it's got something to do with the Lord of Murder himself, Baal.
Yeah.
And the high-ups don't want to hear that, of course.
They've got enough on their hand with the Absolute. Is that her meaning? Yeah, okay. This actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and what she said before that was, here's all I found. The Duke was paralyzed by poison. Absolutist symbol scrawled on the floor in blood. Hand removed pre-mortem. The symbol's the bit that bothers me most. You use poison when you want to get away with murder. So why leave a symbol at the scene of the crime? It doesn't make any sense. And the removal of the hand. I have a theory, but, well, you're a civilian. And then we make a check. So, yes, I guess
Yeah.
The easy option would be it's just the absolutists.
Yeah. But she thinks it's deeper and has to do with Baal. I agree with her.
Yes.
Not sure what we're supposed to do now except learn about the Baal.
Well, let's see if we can...
Can we look at the room?
Yes, and we also got...
I haven't forgotten about the second downstairs room.
Yes. We also get map of murder.
Where other murders happen in the city? We can go around and investigate them?
The map of the city bears a single marker. The location of one murder site where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau.
Yeah, I like that.
Is that on the map now? I don't see it. Don't know. But what else is here? Okay, we have another map of murder. We have some... Oh, there's a soap bar and a sponge and another soap bar. Hey, we can finally clean up.
Huh. Is the map of murder identical or is it to another murder?
Better not be cursed. Take the hand is strange.
Okay.
There's also notes on Stalemane's murder and
Sure.
a bloody signet ring.
Let's look at it.
That's, I think, that's just what she's writing in. Let's read it and then steal her notes. Crime scene notes drafted by Devella Fountainhead. Deceased Duke Baldur Stalmane. Location: private room upstairs at Elf Song Tavern. Cause of death: suspected blood loss. Observation: ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance, likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on the floor. Empty bottle. Recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motive? Question mark. Suspect Barless ritual. But won't tell Valeria that. Suspects? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. So lots of questions all over that.
Yeah.
And then there's also... And the wardrobe here, nothing interesting. There's the bloody signet ring. What is that?
Probably hers.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Makes sense.
Okay. Can we pick it up? Yes, we have the bloody signet ring. Latest. Does it say anything? The garnet embedded in this tarnished ring has been lovingly polished. The band worn thin from use. Okay.
Nothing else is even stranger.
I think that's mostly it.
Alright.
Let me just
Don't
grab
mind
these
if I
soap
do.
bars and look a little around, but I think we failed a perception check next to the soap bar. Ready? Come closer.
That might be worth a look.
There's something on the... Like there's a small bath area, basically.
Ritual killing, maybe. But that's not how those
There is a
absolutists operate.
Glass, if highlighted. If I can... Discarded wine bottle. Examine. A strong paralytic poison. Okay.
Huh. So someone fed her the wine. So someone was here who she trusted.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a Baal cultist with a blowgun.
No, probably not. I wonder, do we have to investigate the inn now?
I don't know. But I definitely want to look at that room.
True. Strong paralytic poison. Didn't say anything else. But it looked like it belongs to the cupboard. Like there's a cupboard with just a whole line of bottles and wines and all that stuff. Never say anything.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Okay, I think we're done up
Yeah,
here.
alright. I would say for the investigation, looking at that map spot is the next thing. Maybe talking to Nine Keen.
Yeah, I
Nine
don't
Fingers
know.
Keen.
Yes. I don't know how we would look at the map spot because I don't know where it is. Like,
Okay, maybe it'll appear once we leave the tavern, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I also do remember that there was, like, we saw some murders on
Sure.
our way through the city. Like the Batman murder and the first one we encountered, right?
Yeah.
Inside the city.
But before we go there, let's look at the room downstairs.
Yes, it's right next to the entrance. Oh, okay. There is a small. There's Harvard Willoughby.
What? She's got my name.
It's a man. He's standing on. Oh God. He has like a cowboy's hat and a monocle. And he's wearing a robe and drinking.
I like this guy.
And he is standing in. This seems like the theater part, basically. There's a piano with Baldur Willoughby next to it, child.
Oh.
And then Harvard Willoughby is standing on like an elevated platform.
I wish to see him perform, Vincent.
And then there are 4 people standing in front of him.
Broadsheet's rather dull.
Looking at him, waiting.
Ritual killing, maybe.
Stop talking about ritual killing. Now we're here for entertainment.
The boy is talking. Wonder if it has babies somewhere. Okay. I'll talk to Harvard.
Yeah.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, a comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
Laugh is spelled L-A-F-F.
Right.
Riot.
Well, how do you play?
We can say, I'll bite. What's this laugh riot? Or number 2, suits me. I'm pretty good at riots. I'm in.
Suits me. I'm pretty good at riots.
I'm in.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right. I got fiend zoned.
We
used to have a drow
thing.
comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The unsung patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Oh,
Your turn,
Butterscotch is
smart
good
stuff.
at this.
Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
Oh, I got you.
Come
on.
We can say, Willoughby the comedian, folks. The comedian, folks. Were his jokes good, or did he just smell funny? Number 2, say, what's the difference between a dwarf and a bullet? You can't toss the bullet. And number 3, hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter? I hardly know her.
Wait, cast her. This, Does that really make sense? It's not even grammatical.
No, but it's I hardly know her as a common joke in English.
Sure,
Always kind of works, I feel like.
Is that all?
Yeah. And
God
none
damn
of
it.
them are related to a test, and we can't write our own.
I wish. This is where in the future, where ChatGPT will be integrated into games. And you can just write a joke and ChatGPT will give the response of the audience depending on whether it's good or not.
Yeah.
Could totally do that.
Does it understand what a good joke is? Might be fairly advanced for an AI.
It can totally be funny. It can write jokes.
Yeah, but
whether
can
they're
it-
good jokes.
Can it recognize other people making good jokes? That's the question.
If you give it adequate context, I think it can tell very, very bad failed attempts. You don't expect nuance,
Probably,
but like stuff that's not funny at all, it would recognize, I bet.
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting experiment to play with, I'm sure. Here, I'm a bit disappointed that there's no awkward, nerdy wizard option. I would have wished that every class gets a joke option, right?
Yes.
And also, probably, this is the bard option, right? If you have a bard, surely you get a good joke here.
I bet, yes.
Yeah. Well, okay, which one do we pick? Like, none of these are very good.
I don't know.
I don't know if maybe roasting the guy is the move here.
Maybe. It is a riot.
I kind of like the Boulay one as well, because it's about dwarves and Boulays, and I like both those things.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
What about the last one? I asked my wizard to cast Chatter. That's just weird because we are the wizard.
Yeah, and yeah,
also
I
the
don't
joke
know.
is not very funny.
I don't find it very...
Yeah.
Well, do you have a preference? This is so
No,
hard. This is the hardest choice ever.
Okay, I vote the first one just because it brings up the name Willoughby again.
Yeah, it's true.
Willoughby the comedian, folks. Were his jokes good or did he just smell funny?
Yeah.
Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
But I didn't hear anyone laugh except him, so
Yeah.
I think it was quite bad.
Butterscotch just looks at him like, what do you want from me? Okay, we can say, you know why I hate vampires? They just suck.
Oh, boy.
Number 2, I tried sleeping with a dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had a reptile dysfunction.
Chaoticioio.
Okay,
I
that's
think
a
I
good
need a
one.
stronger drink for this.
Yeah. I like the
Uh-huh.
Dragonborn, though. But I am also somewhat of a connoisseur of puns, and that is a pun.
And number 3, I asked a zombie reanimator out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in a necromance.
Yeah, that one's... no. That has a bad rhythm to it, actually. That's the only problem here is that necromance is a really awkward word, and you have to pronounce it weirdly, and it ruins the joke, in my opinion.
Yes.
I have a clear favorite here.
There's a fourth option.
Oh, okay.
Intimidation.
Oh, here we go.
What does you call a room full of people who don't applaud?
Is that how it's written?
Dead. Yes. I'm just reading.
Oh, you just bullied the audience into thinking you're funny. Like, bring up the fireball. No, I don't want to do that. I like having a check, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The Dragonborn, reptile dysfunction.
Sure.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that one.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
It continues. Number 1, they're at 3, am I right? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't
Why?
have the balls.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, these aren't bad.
I like that one.
So it's so casual as well.
Uh-huh.
That 3, am I right? Cool.
Such a bad
It's like this literal murder is happening all over the city.
Yeah.
No one's feeling
Don
safe.
Solarione, it is so painful.
And what's the deal with Mistra anyway?
Did you notice the music stopped? So
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know.
dead silence.
This is on purpose, right? They've got a piano there. There's a player on there. He's not playing
Absolutely.
anything.
Yeah.
And there's like no music. Nobody's laughing. All the chatter of the tavern has stopped.
Yeah.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
And you suck.
Yes.
All right. What else?
Number 2, a Mind Flayer's Duraga slave lost his nose. So I asked the Illithid, how does he smell? And it said, I have eaten its brain.
Okay, that's an anti-joke.
Okay, these are getting better.
But I have to think about that one. If you paused after that for a long time, maybe it will make the audience chuckle.
Just an uncomfortably long pause.
But it's all, the premise is so weird. How does a dwarf just lose its nose?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, you're casually talking to Mind Flayers. Okay.
And then, yeah, how does he smell? But it's not... I can see why this might work, because it's setting up a punchline that's obvious, right? How does the Durgar smell? Answer, really bad. And it's a pun, right? It's like ambiguous. But then you bring up this... I ate it. It's actually kind of funny. But this one, this is entirely resting on the delivery.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if Butterscotch has that kind of
Probably
timing.
not. Yeah.
What else?
Number 3, our cleric tried to cast Healing Word on a ham, but it was already cured.
Oh god, no.
And
That's a dad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, and the final one, intimidation. Clap or I'll rip out your spines.
It's not even. Don't even laugh. Just clap.
We've given
That's
up
not
on the
what you
laughter.
do at a comedy show. I think the first one was the funniest. Which one was that?
The Dead 3, am I right?
Yeah, that
What
one.
losers. They don't have the balls.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
Oh. What? I'm gonna.
Cheers, whistles, and applause. You're almost shocked.
Oh.
Yeah, you're hilarious. Now get out of here before I lose my job.
What the?
That's it? Okay, do it with Shadowheart.
Oh boy. I'm saving up for that one.
Yeah.
We
I
can
hope
also-
everyone can do that. Also, we might be running out of time, but this is sort of perfect to do now.
Yeah.
A long
We can
way
also
to go still.
Talk to his child.
Got like 10 minutes.
Sense.
Oh, there's also Manual of Hilarity for the Truly Unfunny.
Okay.
It's just a book.
Yeah, read it, but with Butterscotch.
Still breathing, despite everything. To take the hand is
A
strange.
thorough index of hilarious topics.
Nothing else
Number
is
1,
even
puns.
stranger.
Number 2, air emitted from the southmost hole. Number 3, coincidence. Number 4, a funny face. Number 5, public houses and their vagaries. Number 6, pratfalls and other fistical pranks. Number 7, funny little creatures.
You know
Number
why they're
8,
called
the
stealers,
misfortune
right?
of the other.
They're
Number
watching
9,
to see if
stink.
you're stealing.
Yeah, checks out. I think this has in it what's on the cover.
My faith will guide me.
So do it again.
Do it with her, yeah.
With Shadowheart.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
She's the
second best. Me. Maybe it's time for this old boy to find a new grift.
Oh, that's
Oh.
it.
I guess we just
We
aced it on our
just beat
first
him.
try.
I was hoping for more here.
Yeah.
But okay.
Can we play it again?
Maybe talk to the child.
Okay, we play it with our
Hey, would it
minds.
kill you to laugh a little?
Like the Butterscotch just turned to it and it started playing.
Yeah, but you like clicked on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's not sitting down or even in reach of it.
I
yet.
guess no. That wouldn't surprise me in other games. I guess in this one, the graphical fidelity is higher usually, and that will be animated.
Okay, let's talk to Belfort, will we?
Yes.
For once Dad lost. Maybe he can retire some of those jokes now. Though I do like the one about killing the drow.
Your mother.
So
This child doesn't sound like a child at all. Yeah, the Willoughbys are a bit weird. I don't know.
Yeah, oh, that's so
He's got a noise
here.
Refugees everywhere.
Can you quick save and pickpocket the comedian?
Sure.
By the way, I learned something about this game. You know how you can knock out people to not kill them? If you knock out animals, you can loot meat off of them.
What?
Yeah, it's cool.
That seems dangerous.
Well, it's presumably not meat they were carrying in their pack. It's like their...
Here's a counting house save number 5 key.
Oh.
We have already
emptied.
emptied.
Well, this would be so cool if it wasn't so easy to get into the counting house stuff.
Yeah, but nothing else.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
a gold and
Yeah.
Never wanted the easy part.
Interesting to check sometimes.
yeah. Also, thanks for letting us know all that room. That was
Yeah,
fun.
I really wish they would just make them impossible to pickpocket, but then it's like you're dicking over the people who invested a lot into pickpocketing.
Yeah.
Just can't get it right.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. I don't think there's anything. We kind of left Fog out. I'm spelling Fog.
Sure.
But yeah, there's nothing else. in there.
Yeah. No real use starting anything big now.
Yeah. So why not backpack here? Is it just unattended? Okay. Alice.
Here goes
There's
nothing.
there's Ulrich with nerve, level 1, sitting in one of the alcoves.
Sure.
And there's a And there's painting of maybe him on the wall, but it's painted on wood and not very well done.
Let's talk to him.
He's reading something, and in front of him on the table there's "Surrender your burdens" on the table, a letter or something. Does sorrow grip your heart? Does rage cloud your mind? Do you ever wish to surrender all that holds you back in life? It can be so. At the house of grief, to be unburdened of your troubles is to be reborn. Seek us out, and we shall discover the very best version of you.
Ah, it's like fantasy Scientology.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also, we were at that house, right? It was the big mansion with the gate and stuff.
Yeah, but we did not go in.
No.
Something for another time. But let's see what he has to say about it.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
Well, we just met Harry Dubois.
Yes. He has very leathery skin for some reason. And there's a cross scar on his left eye.
Huh.
And also he looks like just quite weathered, but he has brilliant blonde hair. Sort of reminds me of Prince Charming from Shrek.
Right. Interesting combination. He also talks exactly like David Mitchell's drunk man character. Like exactly.
Yes. We can say, a new man. Who were you when you were an old man? Number 2. You sound kind of messed up, to be honest. Or we can leave.
Number 1.
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
It's days like this that make me glad that I survived my op. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We are out of the concert. I guess he's just done with us as he's done with his old life.
I feel like we're missing something here. Like, way early in the game, we met some playwright who traded his soul.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that was sort of assumed for, like, good plays.
Yeah.
This might be him. It also fits if he has, like, that brochure for the House of Grief and stuff. Because, like, spoilers, I'm expecting that will be Raphael stuff there, right? I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm guessing. And maybe that's where he went to sell his soul to have better place, but now he has like problems.
Yeah. Or it's just set up for, hey, go to the House of Grief.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of what you can expect.
But I feel like that playwright we read about had a different name. I don't know.
Yeah. Doesn't seem
Another spill.
All right. Any other random patrons?
There are in the next booth over. There are 2 level 5 characters: a dwarf with white hair and a 2-hander on her back, I assume. Dame Guzan. And what looks to be a monk or barbarian with a 2-handed axe on his back.
Probably barbarian.
Probably. But a human with a bare head, probably with no hair, a bald head, and a monkish beard, who's called Bombasto, which sounds like a Marvel villain.
Yeah, but not an interesting one. Yes.
Ding.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
What is that accent? Because at first I thought, okay, we're going for American on a dwarf. I support it completely. I don't see that very often. But then it's like this weird Irish thing that she has going on. I can't place it, which maybe is fine as well. I don't know. They don't always have to map one-on-one to real-life accents.
It is fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Not good with accents. We can say, you don't think the fists are up to the task? Or number 2, the fists are only good for handling riots. Investigation isn't their strong suit.
Number 1.
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
you think the Flaming Fist had their day? They might be interested to hear that. Or number 2, how would you deal with it?
How would you deal with it?
I'd start a special crime unit.
Half
a dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager.
You're talking to them right now.
And they will. Count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then it'll be my turn.
Cool. I'm here for this DLC.
Uh-huh.
And we're out of the conversation, right?
Yes, we are.
And I believe now we are here for the Game
Don
Awards.
Solarion,
soon.
Harry DLC confirmed.
Yeah, I know. They should totally do that.
Special investigation.
Play the shit out of that. If you're like a level 5 team, that would be cool.
She is level 5,
Yeah, maybe just play as them. That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can be a bad detective and just beat people up, or an actual good detective.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. We're gonna restart the stream now, and then we'll be back for the Game Awards. But we might also have a 5-minute break. I don't know. But we'll be right back. And yeah, the stream will go offline for just a moment, and then we'll be back. And the Game Awards should be coming up, and I'm very excited.
Yes, very excited indeed. Okay.
So yeah, see you in 5 minutes or so.
Bye-bye.
Bye.